Hello and welcome to Her Embodied Stories. In the spirit of this upcoming new moon in Leo on Sunday the 8th of August UK, Milena is away playing by the sea with her family. So I am here holding the fort and I'm going to give you a very brief rundown on what we might expect to be kind of invited into over this new moon. So Leo the lion. Leo is all about charisma, confidence, talent, creativity, and the Leo lion energy of courage to really show ourselves and shine. And so here we have this lovely invitation to see where we might shine a little more brightly in some of these areas. And as Milena and I were exploring the theme of this new moon, what we came to was play, the theme of play and the courage to play. So play is an intrinsic part of the creative process. It's that very early first stage of the creative process where we allow ourselves the space to really amble, to meander, to wander without aim, without direction, without any kind of structure, to see what ideas might want to birth themselves in the light of our conscious awareness. However, if we do not feel confident, if we don't feel that confident Leo energy, and if we don't feel safe within ourselves, then play becomes hindered. And so we also need to gather that Leo courage in order to play in the first place. And so play is a primal emotion. We know that animals and humans have an instinctual drive to play. And as babies, we play to explore our environment, we play to build relationships, we play to self-regulate, to regulate our nervous systems, we play to learn about food, learning how to eat, we play to build our brains, our nervous systems, our social engagement systems. Play is really built into our nervous systems, and whether our environments as children nurture that instinctual drive in us to play or whether our environments hinder it really has a very direct impact on not only how we play as adults, but also how we experience the world. And so a lot of adults really struggle to play. It's hard. You know, maybe as children, we had to become very responsible very early on. Maybe we had to become responsible caregivers. Maybe we had to take care of our siblings, or maybe our parents were just flat out busy or depressed or unavailable. And so we weren't free to play in a way that would have promoted the social joy and pleasure systems in us. Right? Or maybe we had to be perfect. Maybe we weren't allowed to get messy or make mistakes. Maybe we really had to just know everything already, be focused, be high achievers. So maybe no value was given to play. So play can often become one of these really important primal emotions that we come to disconnect from as adults. And it seems oftentimes, you know, in my own life and with the women that I work with, the very invitation to play without aim, without structure, can really bring us back into our earliest experiences, our earliest memories of play. And if those experiences were wounding, then play can also be really fraught with difficult, uncomfortable feelings. So there is a famed neuroscientist called Jaak Panksepp. I like saying his name, Jaak Panksepp. And he talks about psychological pain. He says that too much psychological pain is a gateway to depression. and how stimulating the brain's play system actually serves as an antidote to depression. He says that depression and play are different sides of the same coin. So we, Milena and I, many of the people watching now are living in a dominant Western culture that encourages our very modern neocortex brains to express themselves through technology. Yeah, so our brains become very focused on structure and order. But the kind of play that has been shown to elevate social joy in the brain and the body and promote social feelings is play without structure. It's rough and tumble play, it's running, it's jumping, it's hide and seek, it's tickling, it's playing tag. The kind of games that hopefully we might have played as kids out in nature, ambling play, just like without aim, without direction, without a goal, just fun play for play's sake. Don't really tend to do that so much as adults now. My daughter, who is 3, said to me yesterday, "Mummy, I will go to bed once I have finished playing and shouting and screaming." And thought, yeah, sounds about right. And so, for me as a parent, it can be really hard to stay with the chaos of her play. My goodness, because my brain and my body, sometimes like desperately wanting to seek out the calm, quiet refuge of structure and order. So for me, like often I really need to gather my courage together in order to stay with my own discomfort, to ride the wave almost, and to move through it so that I'm able to stay present and play with her. And playful behavior reflects, elicits, evokes joyful feelings in the body. So as adults, we want to, be curious just about how we move into this territory of playing in a way that elicits joy and pleasure. But we're also invited to gather our courage first so that we may dare to play in the first place. It takes courage to stay with these uncomfortable feelings that come up. Difficult implicit memories that we feel in the body that may really hinder our capacity to play freely, wildly, chaotically, messily. And also catching the narrative of the inner critic, the superego that might say, "Oh my God, you're really going to make a fool of yourself here. Don't do it. What are you doing?" So it requires courage to stay with these processes and to move through them, hopefully with some love, some compassion, and some curiosity. So I hope that this recording and also the new moon in Leo really can support us in gathering our courage and taking a risk in playing a little more wildly, a little more messily, a little more freely, without aim, without structure, and seeing how that is, simply seeing how that is. Okay, thank you for watching, and go well, and we'll see you again for the full moon in Aquarius. Bye-bye.